Say
good morning. It's working on it.
I think we're probably live on Facebook.
We're live. Every time we say that, we're already live. And I think that's where we...
Good morning. Welcome to A1 Vacuum and Sewing's live feed from Thursday, the 24th of September.
A high of 84.
Beautiful day. Starting to feel a little bit like fall. It was, although it was warm this morning, I rode the bike and it was...
Patrick rode his bike and I drove because I'm leaving early. And so we were at a stoplight together and I heckled him. I was like, share the road! Cyclist! I love heckling him.
This is what I live with. All day, every day. Heckled. Laundry wench! Do my laundry! She was like yelling at me this morning about like this type of like, she's like, see this? Drop some meat in here. You need to clean this.
Because he does do the laundry and he just takes everything and just throws it in and doesn't look at anything.
I'm the laundry fairy.
He's not very good, but the laundry is done.
The laundry's done.
There's something to be
clean.
said. It's not always
and
done well.
If you point it out, I will clean something and make sure the
stain
is treated.
So I was like, see the stain? You need to treat this. And I go, in that t-shirt,
no, that's
you need
not
to treat this.
It wasn't really. She was like,
I did.
I dropped meat in here.
I did. The dress that I was wearing.
This meat sat in this fold. Look, see? You got to clean this. Hang on. Let me show you. Do you clean this?
Yeah. So yes.
This is how I was like almost mad.
I always
and that's when she brought the hammer down about laundry.
I did, because I pointed it out, and there was meat in my dress. I was making a Korean dish last night, and you used ground beef, and then the meat.
Although it
flew out
wasn't
of the
ground
pan.
beef,
ground bison.
It might have been the first time ground bison has ever been used in a. They don't have bison in Korea.
Yeah, but they have it at Costco.
I don't know of many Koreans.
And there's no other Koreans that all go to Costco that's never used the bison at
I was just
Costco
trying to point
dish.
you out as a trailblazer, but if you don't want credit for that, you know.
All right.
Good morning. So I'm going to throw an idea out there. I think we've talked about it before. And Jeannie and I just kind of need to figure out how we're going to do it. But we have, I think, essentially decided that unlike years past, we're not going to do a massive, Black Friday sale. And it's funny because we talked about that like months ago. And then we started seeing some of the bigger box stores like Target and Macy's, and I think Best Buy has now announced that they're, rather than focus on a single Black Friday event, that they're going to kind of spread the event.
No, I think what they said is they're not opening Thanksgiving Day, which a lot of the stores have started. They did.
No, they've said there is no major Black Friday sale. They are not going to push. They've all made this announcement that they are not going to push.
I did not see that.
What they don't want is the overcrowding on that Friday. They don't think it's safe for their employees. They don't think it's safe for their customers. They don't want gunfights and knife fights over who gets the next Beanie Baby.
Or remember Cabbage Patch Dolls?
Yes.
Remember that?
Well, that's like so far before Beanie Babies. What was the thing like they were fighting about the last time? Last year there were like fights over the like new big toy. Anyways, I think there has been a decision made that we're not going to push for that big holiday weekend.
It'll be free.
Last year we had such a good time with the 24 Days of Christmas.
But that was like, but we kind of are doing that.
But I think it was like bigger items. So we'll do daily deal.
Like, it'll be more spectacular.
We're gonna do daily deals, probably bigger items, stuff like that. And what we might do is start, because I can't remember who it was that announced it, but I was like, that's kind of brilliant. They're actually going to stay closed Thanksgiving. They're going to stay closed on Friday. I don't know if we're going to do that or not.
Who?
Us. But I think it was Target announced that they were basically going to have the sale was going to start the Monday before Black Friday, and that they were going to, essentially do
I'm so out
like
of it.
a month of Christmas stuff. So I can't remember who it was, but it was one of the big box stores.
I saw a headline, and what they said is fighting for your Christmas dollars already. That's what I saw.
Well, so a lot of the stores are basically starting that stuff even now. It's way too early for us. Although Violet and I on the walk the other night, there was a house that already had their Christmas decorations out, including like a huge star on their house. And I was like,
Halloween?
What? I don't know. Violet was like, it's not even Halloween yet. And I was like, not even Halloween. It's not even Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Like it used to be until
People
Thanksgiving.
are chomping at. You know what I'm chomping at the bit to do are some amazing Halloween projects. But we're getting through I meant Christmas. But we're getting through Halloween and Thanksgiving because we have some amazing stuff coming up. And then we'll do some really fun stuff for Christmas too.
And we're doing Thanksgiving with my mom this year, which she pointed out. And I would have a hard time believing it. She was like, we haven't had Thanksgiving together since you were in Arlington. And I was in Arlington in 1997. I'm sure we've done a Thanksgiving with her since. But she used to always make sure to get the Christmas holiday off. So she was convinced that that we never did Thanksgiving because she wanted to make sure that she was with us.
The gals are doing some remodeling. It's very exciting.
Very exciting. So anyways, just be prepared. Like you guys will see, we're going to make some decisions. I have a feeling we'll kind of keep the store open Friday and
But you can only come
Saturday.
in if you bring pie.
In years past, we've actually opened early. Like we've opened at like 7 or 8 a.m.
It's always slow.
No, that first year was massive.
It was the first time
we'd ever done a sale, and people were like, "Oh my God, they're doing a sale! How crazy must that be?" But I think we'll probably keep normal hours.
We'll do a machine sale.
And maybe what we'll do is a machine sale, scheduled demos, stuff like that. So anyways, that's just to let you guys know for the holidays that will be happening. What do we have to announce?
Nothing. We talked about classes and stuff, so I think we're kind of caught up. We can just do Daily Deal.
This stuff is pretty cool.
This is really cool. So, should we talk about it right now?
Yeah.
All right. So, we have a new fabric in the store. It is, and I got it only in 2 different colors. It's called BioSmart. And it is harnessing the antimicrobial power of EPA-registered chlorine bleach. So, and Michelle went ahead and made a couple of face masks out of this. This one's got the nose thing. We have that nose thing here, right? So, and I talked to them because I'll call our distributors and I'll say, okay, what's hot? Tell me what's hot. What's really cool that you're carrying right now? And she was like, you've got to try this BioSmart fabric. So I have it in black, and I have it in this really pretty grayish. It kind of goes with what I'm wearing, but so what it does is it
basically
I'm gonna let him explain it.
When laundered with an EPA registered chlorine bleach,
just like Clorox,
which is most chlorine. The BioSmart technology binds the chlorine to the surface of the product, so it's something that you'd wash with normal frequency, but anything from like PPE, so they're making gowns out of it, they're making scrubs out of it,
face masks.
The beautiful thing about the face mask is it's single layer, and they're actually really, really light. So Michelle made a couple of them yesterday, and I put them on and tried them on throughout the day. While we have them in the store, like we haven't really, a handful of people have just because they don't necessarily remember their cloth mask every day. But I think we found that the cloth masks are definitely, I mean, we're wearing masks all day almost.
Yeah.
So they're definitely the most comfortable to wear. These are incredibly light. And so while they hadn't been washed with the chlorine yet, and quite frankly, that you know, there is, I would have basically said, yeah, let's wash them, make sure we wash them and then wear them. But you know, we did try them on. They're incredibly comfortable. They're incredibly light. It is a single layer. The idea there is that with that bound chlorine, it is killing 99.9% of common bacteria and viruses. There's no direct statement from BioSmart on the coronavirus, but given what they're writing, you know, it's basically the recommended fabric, kind of the hot fabric to use for any kind of PPE. So
clean and activate with EPA registered chlorine bleach. Okay, so I said to her, I go, tell me about the fabric. I go, is it like, can you just do one layer? And she said yes. And what I think what we like best about it, because we struggle in here sometimes, like wearing it all day and speaking through it, is it's breathable. So you can do one layer. It's going to be breathable. It's going to be light. And I'm super excited about it. So I got it in black and the grayish. It's 61 inches. So it's wide too. It's not the 45 inches. It's going to be wider than what you're going to normally get. So it's going to come on these bigger bolts that come like this. I got to go all the way out so you can see it. We have it in the black. It's normally $15.99 a yard, and we have it on the site for $12.99, which is almost 20% off. So get some, try it, see how you like it, make some more masks. I got to tell you, it smells. Well, the first thing I did was put it in. I was like, ooh, that's like sinky.
There is
so
an
you want to wash it first. And then, and also, I also asked her, I go, so when you say chlorine activated, do you have to soak it in the chlorine? Like, how does it work? She's like, no. You're just going to use, like, your recommended, you know, whatever it says on your chlorine container about, you know, you add a tablespoon or whatever you add normally
and
to the wash.
sometimes that's by washer, too. But you add chlorine to the wash.
Follow the guidelines, and you can use this fabric. I think you'll love it. I think if you've been doing the double, the mask where you're doing like the inner and the outer, and this one was just, Michelle did this one on the serger. So she did this one on the serger using the template, which I don't think I even have any more of these in the store. But if you want them, let me know. And I can order more of these. But this comes with 3 different sizes, large, medium, and small. And then there's a little pleat in the side to have like a better fit.
You know, one of the things that I found a little different with this, in you know, from the template was that even though like it kind of sat right at the crux of my nose, because the product is light, when I spoke, it didn't fall down off my nose. Like
I got to tell you, this is not Asian fit. It is not, you know. So it wasn't Asian fit for me, but Patrick put it on, and
so
we need to like pleats. We're working on our design here.
Yeah, it's on the website. Definitely best to order on the website. Is there a half yard available, or is it by the yard only?
I think it's by the yard only, right? Yeah, it's by the yard only. So get a yard. I mean, try it out and see how you like it. I'm going to do some masks this weekend that I do like 2 layers just to see. But that 1 layer was fantastic. And she did say 1 layer is all you need when I called and asked them about it.
It's a slightly different. They're worried less about like creating a mechanical barrier
Can you
and
add
more
half a
about
yard?
the fact that the barrier itself has the ability to kill the virus. So
we're going to add half a yard. So if you want to get half a yard, Shauna will add that in, and we'll do half a yard.
I did get a shipment of air filters. So I think at this point, I got like 15 or 16 filters yesterday. I got 3 or 4 went out the door. We will be doing a deal of the day on those filters, in the upcoming
Next
days.
week.
But if you guys did want to get a filter, it's funny. The air forecast right now is looking pretty good. I think it's supposed to be yellow tomorrow, according to Air Now. But if you do want an air filter, give me a call. I'll give you the deal of the day price on the filter. I've got the Beneco P400s and the Beneco H300s back in stock. Yeah, I think, we're stacked with machines. Anybody who's interested, they're really, really good bundles through the end of the month with both Baby Lock. Baby Lock is offering anybody who gets the Solaris a free koala table. So, I mean, it's like a $5,000 table, and Brother they've got that Angela Wolf luggage software. I mean, like, the bundles are really, really good through the end of the month. This
is for Solaris and Luminaire.
This is for Solaris and Luminaire.
You got to get a Solaris and Luminaire.
So, I do have that one.
I love them.
Destiny still. Handful of conversations going on about that, but I do have one Destiny still in the store. And couple things. I talked to Michelle and made sure I could actually announce it. So we've had some folks reach out with the stuff that's going on in Software 101. A handful of folks have reached out with interest in kind of starting Software 101. They're 4 classes in. And so it's too late to start that this year. That curriculum will restart. So for those of you who couldn't do it this year or who just got into it, too late, the Software 101 curriculum will restart. Will that coincide with Software 202 or 201?
It might.
So that may also coincide with Software 201, but that will restart in January.
Half yard is up.
Thank you so much.
And Half Yard is currently up on Deal of the Day. Is Raven a day ahead of us? Is it Friday?
So the face mask.
It's Thursday, Raven. Isn't it Thursday, or am I a day behind?
It's Thursday. So they're out of stock right now. So I have ordered more of those. So because Melinda asked about the face mask template, they are currently out of stock. But like I said, I've ordered more. I just don't know when we're going to have them.
Story of our life.
The story of our life is back order.
So, the amazing thing this year where there were all these product launches, and then a lot of the companies didn't have any of the product.
Yes.
We're like, yay! Like, sold a display or sold the 2 that we got, and then it's like, yeah, we'll have them in December. So it's been kind of a crazy year. So there will also be a handful of folks have been reaching out with everything that we've been doing Scan and Cut wise.
Ooh.
There's going to be Scan and Cut Club. Yes. So kind of like some of the other clubs that we've done, Software Club, stuff like that, kind of projects on the Scan and Cut. Is that a joint effort?
Yeah.
And so that is a joint effort.
I need to get fired. Will you fire me? I'm a horrible worker.
Every time I go to fire her, she wheels me back in with her charms.
I want to just stay home and sew and do Scan and Cut and take classes all day, every day.
Sounds fun. I want to ride bikes and go climbing and hang out outside.
So, anyways, was that it?
That could be it if you want that to be it.
Yeah, tomorrow is Scan and Cut Friday. And they're going to do something really exciting.
So fun.
So fun. So fun and fresh. And
there was a decent amount of stuff that shipped recently. So next week should be a very fruitful week. So
Yeah. And, guess what? I had shipped Misty Fuse. I got a whole bunch of notifications. So Misty Fuse finally shipped. Still waiting on magic pins. And there were some other things. I am going to have half of the Boulevard pillow kits for people that are still waiting for Boulevard pillow kits. I know some of you are just waiting for the embellishment kits. So half of mine shipped. And then I'm putting kits together. I know I mentioned this yesterday. I don't have a sample to show you yet, but I'm putting kits together for Ginger's Kitchen bench pillow, which is really, really cute. So as soon as I have a sample for that, waiting for all the fabric. All the fabric's been ordered and just waiting.
Still would love feedback on the video classes. That would be great.
Good or bad.
To hear. You know, that's going to be integral to what we do with future video classes.
There'll be more.
Right now, we're thinking that there will be more, especially in kind of the larger format. We've been hearing a lot of feedback from folks out of state or in other areas where things have been shut down. And they're, you know, one of the common things that we're hearing is nobody's doing anything to support these kind of bigger projects. So glad to find you guys, and let me know. You can reply and tell her that I will, but it may be later in the day.
Okay.
So there will be more projects. Any kind of
Stitch Delight's up, right?
Yeah.
So Stitch Delight is up too. So if you've wanted to do, is it back there, the sample?
I have it underneath the machine.
It's under. So. Do you mind if I grab it? So this is up if you want to sign up for this class. Because we did this a bunch in the springtime. So this is on the calendar. I want to say it's November 12th or 19th or something like that. And I did contact Daylene. Daylene is the one who created these amazing embroidery patterns. She said she'd give me a 25% off code for you ladies. You do have to buy the design separately. The design, I think, is $50. Sometimes she does it at half off. So I send her a note saying, hey, you're going to be doing that sale. If not, can you send me a discount code for the ladies taking the class? So camera and placement. That's what this class is all about. This is not Phil's. This is all about camera and placement. So you need a camera.
It's an awesome way to learn your machine. In fact, I think we saw more growth in our ladies with the panels in IQ than
But this isn't IQ.
Well, no. But like using camera and placement, like we started to see folks doing really cool stuff because they kind of got over the barrier of placement and camera and the whole 9 yards when you were teaching this.
So I do 2 different classes with the panel. I do one that's working with the fills, and then I do this one, which is more camera and placement. I'm always amazed at how many people have never used that feature on their machine. Scan and cut, Shauna? Yeah. Is scan and cut class a go for Saturday? Yeah. It's a go. So Miss Cindy, we did get our numbers. Thank you for signing up. And that class is a go for this coming Saturday. That is a scan and cut. That is the 350 and the 650, not for the DX.
Do you want to announce like next video classes?
No.
No?
Not until I have them.
And then, Heather, to answer your question, we won't be putting the Software 101 class out in that same format that we did with Boulevard. However, in January, if you want to do the scan and cut classes, the scan and cut classes are recorded.
101 she's talking about.
Yes, or I'm sorry, the Software 101. But they are recorded. So we do have people that, work or whatever, they can't do the classes live.
Michelle, are they all pre-recorded?
They're not pre-recorded, but they hit the site in recorded fashion.
Some of them pre-recorded. I do all the pre-class videos
So
pre-recorded.
the pre-class videos are all pre-recorded, and then the class itself, the video goes up onto the Facebook page. So you can kind of do them on your own time, and we have some folks that do that. So just keep that in mind in January when Software 101 hits again. If you're busy during the normal class times, you can do the projects later and do your homework and get that done.
Yeah, so we could make that. And you know what's nice about the classes that that aren't pre-recorded, that if you were to get the recordings of the actual classes, the questions come up, that,
Questions,
Michelle might not
problem, etc.
Yeah, like questions come up, things that might be questions for you as well. So it kind of opens up that dialogue and leads to other areas. But I cannot believe the things these ladies are doing with their software after 3 sessions. I'm just like,
yeah, it's pretty
I'm just
awesome.
amazed. I did 1 class and I haven't done my other classes. I've been too busy.
The dog ate her homework.
Oh, jeez. I'm getting scolded because I haven't done my homework.
With all your free time.
Yeah. So, I think I'm so excited, and I know the ladies that are in the class are just, they're learning so much. I think we're
Bye.
good.
Have a good afternoon.
Have a great afternoon. Be creative. Make something awesome.
Be inspired.
Be inspired always. And we will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday, and we have our giveaway tomorrow, too.
Yeah, tomorrow is actually Friday.
Yeah, Raven, tomorrow is Friday. So we will see you and have a great day.